Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
All right, here I am in the gondola at Loon Mountain. It's Saturday, July 5th. It's the day before the Loon Mountain race, and I'm helping the race director Paul Kirsch and Dave Dunham set up the course today. So I'm bringing the stuff up the gondola to set up the water stops. 6 miles, straight uphill, but not like Mount Washington. Ugh. This is not a road. This is 6 miles up ski trails. The last section, the last half mile of the course, is an average 30% grade with sections over 40%. Now remember, the Mount Washington race averages 11.5%. It's the toughest mountain race on the planet. All right, so we got the race directors, Paul Kirsch and Dave Dunham here in the gondola at Loon Mountain. Any thoughts before tomorrow's race?
Hopefully it won't be too hot. Hopefully not too many people will show up thinking it's a 10K road race.
So we're marking the course right now. We're just about 2 miles in. We're going up there.
Yeah, we're going to wind across the mountain, go up to the gondola, then drop back down again, and then climb up a section that's got some 40 to 45% grade for sections of it. It's a black diamond ski slope. To give you an idea, in the winter they have to cable the groomers to the top of it to actually groom it so they don't slide off the edge of it.
It's only a K.
Yeah, it's only a K. It's just, it's a good K. It's a good test.
Okay, so we're out here marking the course, and it's covered in wild strawberries. Check these out. Yum! Okay, Paul, is this the steep part of the course?
No, this is just to warm you up for the steep part.
Pain is good.
What do they call this trail, Dave?
This is the upper walking boss. This is really going to kick some asses tomorrow.
How long does this hill go on for?
Half a mile at least. That grade's tougher than this.
We've marked 1/10 of a mile of the walking boss, the final hill, and you can't even see the top yet, but it's a half a mile long hill. It's insane. After you've already run 4 miles to the top of the mountain, you got to do this to the finish. Give you an idea of the grade of the trail here. It's right here, it's about a 35% slope, I'd say, but it's only going to get steeper. Yeah, this has got to be like 40%. Here we're looking at a plus 40-degree slope. They have mountains like this down near Boston, Dave?
Oh, there's a few peaks in Bradford. Bradford Ski Hill is pretty prominent. I think they have a 200-foot drop.
Woo!
It's pretty much equivalent to this.
Wow, sweet.
We just summited North Peak, which is the highest point in the race, and now we're going to have a pretty steep descent back down to the bottom here. If you kind of pan over, you'll see it.
And you have a bunch of water bars in the middle there.
So you can hop off.
It can be really scary trying to plan it right so that you don't wipe out.
So basically, we were done with the race, and then you decided to tack on another peak to it.
Well, otherwise I would have had to have a water stop up here, which is a lot more trouble, and this way with just the one water stop here, it's much more convenient for the race director. There is no safe word at Loon.
I like that.
If you look at the last uphill here, that's the part to me that is killer. You just bomb down this thing, and now to get to the finish line, you've got to go up. That is friggin' cruel, that last uphill. It's a great way to finish.
You're the race director.
Yes, I know, but it's out of my... This is Rich Bolt's fault.
Rich Boltz, Paul and I designed the course. It was a joint effort. And Rich, he knew he was never going to run it. So he picked the meanest, nastiest stuff he could do. And people were coming up after the first year saying how cruel it was that you go through the start finish and you still got the worst part ahead of you.
It's kind of like walking through the desert and you come to the oasis
and you can't
stop.
And
then you decide to keep going for 3 more miles after.
Through Death Valley.
Yes. That's what it feels like.
All right, so there's the finish hill.